This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll run play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. Fires it incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave them nothing for them.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. Lost to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this range is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Gets it to him on the screen. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. They're going back to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO fire. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina. Looking for the tie with the extra point. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. He does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He's in open space downfield. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his...
And the diving catch down the left sideline. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Lefevre. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And there he goes. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, we'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Reads it, fires complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Gamecocks have a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Lefevre. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away and complete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He's been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far. And that time, just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On third down, he drops the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lefevre. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Lefevre. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick six. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Wide open downfield. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A short throw to the sideline, but it is long enough for a first down. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Bulldogs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Using his legs, it's Lefevre. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys
breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down. And you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
What a great grab. This guy's been unstoppable all game long. Wherever he's lined up, the quarterback's been looking his way. And I got to tell you, I would too. If you're going to make catches like that for me, I am going to force feed you the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field, to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah. And the ball's on the ground. And he falls on top of his own fumble. Mississippi State going up tempo. Looking downfield, it's Chrome and Hope. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man, it's Wilson. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tempo and overdrive.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We reach the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Red pass hits complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hankerson. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking for space. It's Grimes.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They kick it away on fourth down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play. That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Four wide out set, two on either side on 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on! And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Owens. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Coleman Hope. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Back open in the middle. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's deflating. And as a defensive guy, I was frustrated when my offense didn't come through when I needed him to. But now it's my time. I got to go make a play. I got to go force a turnover, get the ball back to my offense so we can tie or win this ball game.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Oh, he makes the catch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Gamecocks inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. The give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Off play action. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College